apparently it's not, so I don't actually know what's going on. Why aren't we getting going yet? Hello?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's just that's just the.
Because we literally we've just had the countdown, so I don't know why it's.
And that's supposed to count down to put the steps on. That's when I'm actually press A yet. Check the chat to make sure it's all good. If it's happened yet.
Right, let's just check that everything's working on our end.
Problems messaging, so let's just wait for this.
And we ready up?
Say yes.
Right, we're going. Right, I'm just checking that my audio is included. Sorry, everyone. Just checking that it's working because I've had a few problems. So many issues every week, Matt. Like every week, there's so many problems.
It's like 90% of the time it's the game.
Right, we work right.
Either it's actually genuine bug game, or somebody's done something to cause the glitch, which is not like really their fault, if you know what I mean.
Right, here we go then, Matt. We're ready. We're gearing up for the United States Grand Prix. I'm going to ask you the question nice and early. I think there's only really one answer for this after what we've seen in qualifying. Who's going to win the United States Grand Prix?
Tubby.
Oh, yes!
I'm joking, it's Davis.
Those of you watching, Tubby unfortunately lagged out of the session.
Well, it was just before the qualifying actually started.
So he'll start at the back of the grid in P17. He'll start on those medium compound tyres. So yeah, Felipe then on a set hards.
He's got stuff up.
Yeah, so I mean it's all go in America tonight. Final race, as I said previously, of the TF1 Championship. We do return after, before Christmas. We do return with Abu Dhabi on the 3rd of January. Maffio won't actually be with me for that Grand Prix because obviously he's so good at Abu Dhabi that he wants to race and he's going to mess up his chances of a victory. And it's his birthday as well, so it's the ultimate birthday treat.
It will be my birthday. It is my birthday now.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
But yeah, anyway, this is the final week of racing before Christmas. And I've got to say, Matt, it has been obviously Tier 1, more specifically. They had their little, bad patch, if you like, at the start of the season. Had a few weeks off, restarted it, refocused some of the drivers, and you know what? It's been some great races, some great action. So yeah, I think these drivers are going to be looking forward to opening those Christmas prezzies, and who's going to get their Christmas prezzie here tonight? I think Davizin is definitely going to win. But
Ermine can do something to stop.
It is important. It is important, Matt, that Ermine, Semike, and Esky have a good race tonight. Same with Stefanko as well. He's down in P9. It's not ideal. Felipe as well. He'll be going long on those. He'll be going along on the hards. Here we go then. We are gearing up for the United States Grand Prix. 17 drivers away. So Tubby's going to come now down the lovely straight. I do like this pitch straight, Matt. It's very long. DRS is going to play a part in this race. So it's going to be a great one. Here we go then, Matt. Are you ready?
Come into the hot box.
Are you ready for America? Because I am. Here we go then. It's 2 lines, it's 3 lines, it's 4 lines, it's 5 lines for the drivers in a split Texas per round. Whatever it is in the season, it's a decent start from... It's a very good start from Davison. He's already alongside. And Semike's had a great launch.
Watch out for the Alpha Tower winning inside. It's Luke up inside. Luke has got up into good position. There's been a bit of clashing with somebody off, I think. That's Bruno Wills round, I think. Somebody span. Everyone's good, and everyone seems to get very cleanly. A lot of dust.
Had a great start now. Went around the outside of the first corner. And then he's now been compromised. He's down to P4, but that's a great start from QBR 20 Savoia. Third is Formula One Owen. That's a great start from the Alfa Romeo as well. And Ekte's down and Ermine's down. And Dan has had a crash, I think, at the back. He's down in P15 now.
Everything's already pulled out at 1 point for the gap, but yeah. Luca Savoia, he stuck at the inside, wide in turn 1. He slipped at the inside, inside, should I say, and he just got the line.
It's all kicking off. Sorry, it's all kicking off.
Yeah.
Sem's got the move done now. Sem's up in a P3. That's crucial move for the Red Bull driver. Savoia needs to keep that DRS of Davies in, but Sem's got some very good pace at the moment now.
Yeah, flags. Tari, it's Aaron.
Aaron there, nicking my name. What he gets for nicking my name.
As well.
Side by side, ball bomb, boy, and supply the Raptor. Well, the UBR driver, that's good to see your old team there, Matt. All doing only good battle there, P13 for the American. And he's home race as well, actually.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, sorry. A couple of weeks. Sorry. Right then, here we go. Interesting. SK and Ermine are stuck behind these two drivers. Well, stuck behind Owen anyway. Sam Randy's trying to help out his teammate as well. We're down in P7, but a great race so far from Red Bull now. They are battling McLaren in the constructors.
Yeah, Aaron's also behind, but Davison commanding a lead at 1.6 seconds coming into, I believe this is turn 11 at the hairpin. Onto the long straight, see how much time he gains on that exit. He loses now. Semi-K and more that one. Owen.
Semi-K needs to be clever now how he drives his race. He can't get compromised by Owen.
Side by side again.
He's gonna be compromised. Oh, and he's side by side. Owen's gone wide, and that's gonna give SK the opportunity now as they go through the third sector. Owen's gonna be on the inside, that's gonna compromise Sem. And SK around the outside, gets the better traction around the outside, he gets that move done, and Sem is not gonna be happy with that.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna be on the inside, you have to get yourself in front of the person behind to get the best position. If you're still side by side on the exit, the person on the outside can just drive around the outside of you. So either way can work, but it depends how you cast it.
Right, DRS is enabled now, he's going to kick off on the back straight, I think. But Sem has had a very good start of this Grand Prix, man. He's done what he's needed to do to get himself in a P3. And Owen's up the inside of SK. And
there's SK.
And Samra now right on the back of Ermine. It's a little battle, this man. I love American League racing.
I don't think Semra has finished a race or got any points or any good results.
Since Hungary, but I'll tell you, somebody arrives on the back of Ermine, and this could be very good for this championship. And if Argent can get...
looks like he's struggling in the front end.
If Argent can get past Ermine, sorry mate, Argent can get past Ermine, then that's less points Ermine's going to get over his teammates. So it's all about the points. I know in America we've got, Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Saudi. We've got 5 races left. But, three-way battle. I mean, never done it anymore.
Look at the massive train of cars.
Here we go, man. Sorry to cut you off, but Semike is now going to go for the move on Savoia. No, he's not. He's going to have to be a bit patient there. He needs to get this move done down pit straight.
All the way from P2 to P16, all had DRS down that straight.
A little bit. That's STB, that is. So close, isn't it, Matt? Love it. Felipe then looks to be struggling, but he's on those hard tyres. So I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know whether that was a mistake from his part, or if it's going to be good for him later on in the Grand Prix. Who knows?
Felipe all over the back of Savoia here. Mr. Luca.
This has to be the move. This has to be the move, Matt, for the American Grand Prix. P2 up in the P2. Rose Max Verstappen up in the P2. Great move. Sorry, Seb.
Oh, and it's SK has a bit of a moment there. Had a bit of a sideways moment.
I say Tony's had a moment. It's
Ermine
on the exit there as well. Yeah, Argent's through up in P6 now. It's all kicking off in America, Matt. Kicking off.
Yeah, Ermine's struggling. He's struggling a bit of understeer, it looks like, and traction. So it doesn't look very comfortable with heavy fuel. I was expecting a bit more. You say you like this track?
Yeah, same as well. Now he's going to. Oh.
As Franco gets a bit sketchy on the exit of turn 9. I know it's turn 9 because I always moan about that with the track limits.
Gap is coming down ever so slightly between Semike and Davidson, and does have good pace at the moment.
DRS has also helped as well. Who's trying to make a move, and mine's also got DRS, but he's got better slipstream than he got on Erdogan. Alright. Around the outside. He's going to be pushed off here. Yep. It's simple. Urgent to run. Owen and side by side. Coming through the twisty section here.
This could be crucial for Red Bull.
And yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you're ahead on the inside, you can just force the other car off the track. And the person on the outside has to bail out, but it's the other way around.
Sorry, Matt, Oman's getting a bit cozy on the back of that Red Bull.
Yeah, OTS kicking in, he's a bit too close. He's used to the Ferrari engines around here.
Damn.
Close to the end. Big back on the wheel.
I'll tell you something, Archon's having a good race at the moment. He needs to try and, hold up SK. That's really what Seb needs for this championship at the moment. We're not really looking at Davidson at the moment because obviously this is his first race this season. We're looking at SK, Sem. Archer, we're also looking at these two championship titles. Here we've got the Franco and Irvine. They come down the straight and SK has got the move done on some wire. That is crucial.
Franco's up the inside of Irvine.
And Owen's up the inside as well. Sorry, and there's been a crash. There's been a collision.
Stefanko's up the inside. And it's not behind with Irvine. And what's going on in front as well? We've got like 3 battles going on. Owen's been clashed. It's ghosted. And that's not going to help him. He needs to stay out to the way. He's ghosting. And he's got back on the inside of Arjun. And Stefanko goes to the inside of Irvine. There's absolute action everywhere. As they all clatter around, as they all have to single file through this high-speed right-handers. Stefanko's got great grip through that triple right-hander. Absolutely fine. Tubby staying in the back there.
Formula
Owen. I think he's going to go for the 2-stop. I don't think the whole time's going to last 22 laps. I'm not sure. I haven't done another clue, to be honest. Stefanko's going for 3 wide. It's 3 wide into turn 1. And what a good action. I can't get a good camera. Stefanko's got the motion moving Irvine.
This is incredible. And Danny's getting involved as well. Archer lost the place to Irvine. And Irvine and Stefanko, they're both battling for this championship as well. It is a 4-way battle at the moment for this championship.
Arden Chamo's falling back. He's lost even more positions. One of them's got damage. He's got damage. Arden Chamo's got damage on his right end plate. He's got no end plate on his right side.
I think Savoy's got damage as well. I think Savoy's got damage.
So yeah, this is obviously not good for them.
Has he got damage? He's lost a lot of time. It's 2.9 seconds now gap.
Arjun Sambra. Oh, Luca. Maybe had a bit of a collision somewhere. Maybe it could be something damage. I'm not sure.
Feeberin's through.
I can't tell. It doesn't look like he's got damage.
He was going quite slowly, and he's got Stefanko and Irvine side by side.
It's 3 wide. Oh, and there's contact. It's very common to see people doing that.
Oh.
And AlphaTauri's off.
Savoy's been hit.
That's Luca.
Savoy was hit. Mid-corner.
I think it looked a bit laggy on my screen.
Yeah, that was a bit laggy there.
We've got a nice helicopter view here, which the only thing is because hear the engines at the same time.
Oh, and Dan, no, just been hit by Danny's had crash with Supply Raptor, and Arjun is out
of
the US Grand Prix. Oh my God! Side by side with Dan Salter, Supply Raptors had 10
time
seconds
penalty
for extended track limits. Both going to have to go in the pit lane, him and Savoya. That was a massive contact
no safety
there.
car.
Is there a safety car?
Race? No, there is no safety car. Race will go on.
Actually, mental.
Obviously, Arjun with that front wing damage, obviously caught out from Supply Raptor. Obviously, a very fast right-hander. I didn't see it. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I've seen it, Matt. So basically, Dan tried to go around the outside. We need to look at SK as well, SK and Semi-K. But basically, what happened was Dan sort of tried to go around the outside of Arjun. Arjun couldn't turn, and they both collided in the corner. And I think Supply Raptor trying to go around the outside.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Supply Raptor trying to go around the outside, and then they both just collided in the corner.
Obviously Arjun has. To be honest, if I was Arjun, I would just go slow through there. I'm on board with it, don't worry.
Here we go.
I'm on board with it.
has got 70s to do now. He doesn't have his teammate to help him. He's all on his own here.
We're looking on the rear wing of STB K.
And Felipe here,
SK
he's looking
versus
pretty good
SK.
on the back of Fever in. He's up in the P10 now.
It's currently, so we've got a
Oh,
fight
he's
for P2.
collided. There's been a collision. There's been a collision mid-corner there. These drivers do look to
Philippines
crash.
ghosting.
They do look to crash, don't they? They like to collide mid-corner in that hairpin.
SK not close enough to Semi K this time around. The Philippines are going to overtake Tubby here.
Into turn one, both
Side
racing
by
BR,
side.
BRL F1 here. Don't know why Felipe opted for those hard stops. Don't know.
I think it's the one stop past the mediums, I think. Oh, there you go, side by side still. Side by side all the way, and one of them's going to back out, surely.
That is great racing from the Brazilians there. Great racing.
And Vibrins looking over here now. We've got three Brazilians. Vibrins.
Love it, I
do.
Right, Bourbon Boy and Bruno
Bruno's
when they
looking
get
at
involved in this now. This is going to get tasty. This is going to get tasty. I'll tell you something. Dan Sauls is getting tasty as well. This is getting tasty.
SK not close enough to make a move on SK Semi K. Semi K versus SK, that's what it is.
Quite confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just got Semi K, SK for sure, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Danny's actually doing pretty well so far. Danny's actually had quite a quiet race so far.
We've had a little
P6.
comment, in the chat. BRL Davidson is rapid. Davidson is leading this Grand Prix by 4.6 seconds. It doesn't have the SK and Semi K are battling hard, so that might be why as well.
Yeah, yeah, but the gap was like 3 seconds before it started.
I am trying to make excuses now, but I mean, yeah. Major scenes. But the race has calmed down a little bit. This is going to be the opportunity now for the medium runners to get themselves in a gap. Bruno Will is the lead medium runner. I'm interested to see what Felipe can do. He's overtaken on the first corner by Tubby. Side by side again for the two Brazilians.
Felipe on those hards. Obviously now a little bit less grip right now.
Right, is it a two-stopper then, this race? I don't know.
I think if it's a couple more laps, I think there was slap on a set of hards towards the end. Means the hard is a bit faster if you can get the air, if you get the clean air. But if they can make the softs last long enough, it is a two-stop. I think it's just a bit too slow.
Well, Matt, we've got a slight little problem. Michael tried a battery below, and I've got no available batteries in the house. So that might be a little problem there on the Grand Prix, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Danny's on the defensive move on Bruno Will. Dan Souza and Bourbon Boy are battling. Dan Souza's got the move done. He's overtook Bourbon Boy. Okay. Doing his tier 2 credentials there. Why you should be, promoted up to this tier 1 for the next season. That's a pretty good move there. Up in the P8 goes Dan Souza.
Oh,
it's side by side. Sorry, Tubby and Felipe going side by side now. This is special. This.
Oh, actually, I can't keep up. I'm looking at one person and somebody else going side by side somewhere else.
Absolute crazy scene.
Scavenge with them. SK can't find a way past Semi.
That's good though. To be fair, that's good. We are rooting for STB Semi. I mean, this is the STB racing. We have to, root for our the driver that's.
Danny just starting to pull back from Stefanko.
To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, Danny's ran a very good race so far. P6.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's
not too bad.
Stefanko to keep himself. He's got Bruno Will behind him and on better tyres now. Quite clearly. Obviously, yeah. I think what's helped is that these soft tyres were fresh and not done qualifying because of the restart. I think that's helped the one stop. I think if these were qualifying tyres, if these are the tyres that he's in qualifying, I don't think they'll be going.
Bruno was up the inside.
As Bruno was up the inside.
Danny didn't defend there. Pretty. You'd expect Danny to defend, and Bruno was slapping him in the face there. Look at that great move.
Yeah, like I said, I think obviously because without the qualifying and being straight onto a fresh set of softs, I think it's definitely helped us with the one stop. I think it was, if they didn't use the tyres using qualifying, I think it could have been a 2-stop for them, if not a very compromised 1-stop. So I think that restart's definitely taking a play on strategy here.
Right, SK's in the pits.
Yeah, I'm trying to set hard, I presume. It should go to the end now. It's in 11 laps on soft, surely they can do 17 laps instead. No, he's going for the mediums. It's a set of mediums. 11 laps on softs, 17 laps on them set.
This is crucial for Sem. Sem needs a good lap here.
Only he needs to use all available of those softs left. He's even downshifting to 4 through the S section to give him as much rotation as possible. He's probably got Super Max in his head. Give him an extra bit of boost.
I mean, he's gaining the gap on Ermine, so that's a bonus. He does need to cover off SK though.
Saying that, Ermine just gained about 3 tenths.
He does need to.
Yeah, get on it like a carb on it.
The Franco DRS is enabled.
He's using the rest, like he's got barely
using
the rest.
Oh, this! Defensive there, that's the Max Verstappen shit right there. As they go down there for that. Very aggressive from the Finn. I mean, it's all kicking off. It's getting very tasty for this championship now. I'll tell you that now.
Franco's gonna be happy with that. Franco used a lot of overtake to make that move happen, and he just went down the window with a quite clear sweeping action.
Right, is Sem going to box? Yes, he is. He's into the pit lane. Davidson's in as well.
Davidson's in as well. That's a good signal for everyone else. A lot of people
Ermine is going to continue, and he's got picked up a penalty.
Yeah, he's obviously going to try the overcut. The longer than his tyres, the more pressure my sub-mediums will be in. But the undercut, I think, is going to be more powerful. I think, because it's 50% race, it's the undercut's more powerful than all others. Yeah. Because obviously, you've got less laps to gain that time back on.
Right.
Generally, than like a 100% race.
So Sem has lost position to SK. But he's going to have pressure tyres.
Yeah, but it's only 1 lap per pressure. I mean, if there's going to be any effects, it'll be in the last lap. But I think even that, it's not going to cost SK 1.5 seconds. So I think, obviously, I don't know if that's
he needs
early.
to pace then, don't he? Sem needs to pace.
Saying that, it's just half a second. Whether or not it's lost a couple of tenths, but he needs to get in that DRS. That's important. As the penalties start to creep in as we get.
I can't wait now until we get to like. I think Saudi Arabia. When we get to Abu Dhabi and Bahrain, and we see who's actually in this battle at the championship. I think it's going to be very interesting to see where everyone is.
We've got Australia to do as well, haven't we?
Well, Australia is the time round for Tier 1.
Yeah, so obviously it's going to be. Oh, saying that, David's up the inside of Philippi.
No, well, there you go. There you go.
I was on board Philippi, and as that happened, so RNLP slithered on the inside.
Yeah, David's in a class of his own at the minute, so we'll just let him get on with his race. Right, Danny's in the pit lane. Ermine's in the pit. Ermine's going to be compromised a lot in this race because he had to go an extra lap.
Yeah, I wonder if Philippi, since Philippi started on the hards, I wonder if he's going to go soft at the end, like the medium runners. He's probably going to go a little bit further than people like Bourbon Boy and Dan Souza.
He's going to have a lot of pace though. He's going to have a lot of pace.
Yeah, he's the top 3 right now. Will probably pit around lap 18, I guess. Lap 18, probably be a good point to pit. 10 laps on the softs, and I think Philippine might go a couple more laps longer. He might pit.
And even that far behind Dan Souza and
yeah, he's not that far behind. Like I said, he's going to probably have to do a couple more laps on his tyres because, well, he wants to get as much out of his tyres as possible. Yeah, no matter help him get fresh tyres.
Oh, sorry. Right, this one's probably crucial. Bieberin has actually overtaken Semike. Now, if Semike can keep in the DRS, follow Bieberin. Bieberin is looking pretty quick at the moment behind SK. Follow Bieberin. Drag him along. drag him along.
Yeah, well, depends what pace Bibberin has. Bibberin
Oh no, Biberin's on.
1.3
Sorry,
seconds.
Biberin's on war medium. That's why. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Bibberin has just got semi-K's DRS. This is hurting semi-K now. It's hurting semi-K a lot. He's lost about half a second.
Well, Semi-K should get him on the straight, and then he just needs to really bomb it because he needs
that
to be.
DRS will.
He needs to be.
Seconds on the gap is now. That DRS will close the gap up a little bit. Not massive at all. It'll give him a 10th. But yeah, that will
Here we
get
go, so
1.8
it's
now. It
DeFranco
was
versus
1.3.
Aaron down into turn 1. That is a crucial move. He's got the move jump. He's locked up. He's gonna have
Aaron's still straight back move, yeah. I'll break it.
He's
very easy to do.
Completely.
Very easy to do. Very wide entry into that corner. It's very technical. Just slid the ball up the inside. You can't go too compromised on the entry, otherwise you're going to get a bad exit. Aaron's got a bit of a train behind him now.
Yeah.
Push the tyres to see what's going on with the tyres. Aaron's the one of those guys who's done 13 laps with the tyres now. He's missed the apex there, and looks like Stefanko's.
Yeah, those tyres are actually like gone.
I don't think they're gone. I think those fresh softs, mediums, just have that much more an advantage. That's just how much the fresh tyres have.
Oh, Stefanko and Irvine, this little battle.
These guys, these guys are just different stages of the race. Aaron's just, he's the tyres are not off. It's just that's just the pace difference between the mediums. It's not that Aaron's tyres are going off. That's just the stage his tyres are at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's better for Aaron if he just lets them through.
That's really weird.
How
you're saying Aaron, it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, Alex. We Aaron.
Don't bite out my name.
Got Aaron here, so yeah, so just this one. It should be used for me just calling him out anyway, shouldn't really catch it. Anyway. Aaron's he's gonna have to go into that lap 27 at least. I'm gonna have to go. Like I said, don't forget these guys, everyone else that are on fresh set mediums is gonna be the exact same point he's in right now, just later on in the race. So at the same in about oh no, Stefanko's round! He span at turn 2. He's not got any damage, but he's retired. He's given up. How did he spin it at turn 2?
I mean,
it's an easy flat right-hander.
Well,
he just rotated.
That's the amount of championship battle then. Oh right, here we go. Sorry, interesting stuff now. Semi-K's got in the DRS of STB.
So either Semi-K's found some pace or SK's made a mistake. But I'm pretty sure it looks like SK's catching up. Semi-K.
Look at Davizin.
Oh
dear God.
Yeah, Davizin's already coming to overtake his teammate. Well,
that is insane.
Teammate.
That's
in fact,
Bruno,
he's already.
That's Bruno Wilpace last season. That's crazy.
Yeah, you think about Davizin. He might be behind Bruno Will now, but by the time Bruno Will gets his pit stop on those softs, that gap will probably come back down to about 10 seconds again.
Right, I think, Matt, sorry, we've got a situation. I think Felipe now, his tyres are going to be in a lot better condition now than Giles Evans. So I think he could potentially take the challenge to Dan up ahead.
This guy is obviously hards. I think now where those hards might start to come into play now.
Yeah.
Where those mediums are starting to struggle, those hards are going to start to. Not massive, but it's going to be a little bit better condition. And that, it just gained like half a second. Through that, so those hards are working well. Now, so those hards can do about 20-25 laps, no problem. So, we've got a bit of tread on the left. Obviously, mediums are really starting to go off now. As Davizin gets past Bruno Will.
I mean,
I think Bruno Will's that's just a pace difference. Like I said, by the time Bruno Will pits that and going softs, that gap will probably come back down to about 10 seconds. That's if Bruno Will keeps in clear air. So that Bruno Will will gain most of that gap back up again. Because of the spin stages. You might think, oh, your pit's up behind, but it won't be that within the race. It probably will be like 10 seconds. So,
Great little racing here, Fever in and FY Formula 1 in.
Gaps spread out a bit as people doing different strategies. It'll be interesting to see how British World down season do on this fresh top.
Keeping some pits.
You see the gap difference between the worn softs and the worn mediums and the worn and the fresh mediums. Now we're going to see the pace difference between the worn mediums or the kind of half worn mediums versus a complete fresh set of softs. The pace is going to be insane. Those C4 tyres are going to be 3.5 seconds of that faster. No trouble.
Well, someone called Mainbred has joined the lobby and he's left, so he doesn't want to watch the Tier 1 United States race.
Sometimes you might want to get that bread and put some beef in the middle of it, make a sandwich, because that's what it's going to be happening right now.
Okay, Matt, calm down.
People are going to be absolute charging, trying to find any way possible to get past. Philippe's low on ERS here. Philippe's low on ERS. He's got nothing left at all.
Well, he's gaining on Dan up ahead.
Philippe, just leave the gap, just let him through. You're not fighting him. And he's using all that ERS, and he's not getting anything from it. Philippe, it's not very good on his ERS. He just leaves it there below 10%.
Sam needs, like, when I say needs, I mean needs to overtake now. Like, when I say overtake, he needs to get the move done. And these guys are pitting. These guys are pitting. They're out of the way. That's crucial. That is crucial move. Here we go. Sem then for this championship.
SK will have the RS. Here we go. SK's got the RS. So Sem will hold back. No point fighting him. As a slow McLaren, that's Philippi. Philippi spun, I think. He's only just got into the pits now, and he's going to go on to a set of softs. That might have been a couple of laps earlier than he would normally want to. He's retired.
Why is he retired for?
He's retired. I don't know. He spun. But are you still fighting for the points? So I'm a bit confused there.
Why is he retired?
He spun, but he was still in that sort of fight.
Do these people not understand that I want a championship battle, four-way battle for championship, and they're all retiring from the race? Don't they understand?
I don't know. I think for the PZ, regardless, he's probably the championship fighter. But anyway, 7K on the back of SK.
Who's on softs now?
Williams is doing some Verstappen defensive, not giving it on your slipstream manoeuvres. Anyway, it is a different car.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Didn't really commit 7K. Thought about it, but thought, nah, I'm a bit of a compromised line.
We have our little, inside little joke that Sem sounds like Max Verstappen. So obviously, he needs to start making those dive bomb moves.
Yeah, and I'm calling it out here. Brittany will be with these guys by the end of the race. That's how much pace that those softs will have. It'll be insane.
Well, we shall see.
Let me just put it on the leader gap. There's only 11 seconds already. Don't forget, they just pitted. Let's say they were just ahead. They were just ahead coming to the pits. So let's say they came out 20 seconds behind. These guys have already caught up a good 2 or 3 seconds already, and that's only one lap. If you compare it to SK, what's SK's fastest lap? He's just done recently. A 36.0. So in high 35s. What's Bruno Will just done? Oh, he hasn't actually set the lap yet. He's already gained like 3 seconds.
Beeman's on 34.3.
Yeah, if they're only 35s, 36s, that's 2 seconds a lap, right there. And Bruno Will's going to be even faster on even fresher softs. And yeah, he's obviously doing Bruno Will's a little bit more, maybe a little bit quicker as well. So, yeah, Semi-K, he's looking to make the move again, and then
here
SK,
we go.
Again,
Come on, you managed to tap him.
I wonder if SK's just going to wait. Oh, sorry, Semi-K. Confused now. He's going to wait out maybe towards more the end of the race. I don't know. I mean, he can try and overtake him now as yellow flags. I think it's a Ferrari now for Taras. That's Luca. Luca had such a good start, and he's already pitted, and yet he's all the way 40 seconds behind. And he's all the way back there. He did. I wonder if he did actually have damage in the end.
Crazy start. That was crazy. The fact how it was 3 wide.
Oh! Tommy K nearly binned it there, and he's got away with it. Oh, I wonder if Tommy K had a bit of a. I wonder if his pants just got a bit more browner since then.
Definitely.
Lost. He had a bit of a moment to the exit last corner.
Look, Bruno
His
was
car
that,
was slowly getting sideways. 33. Yeah, so he's basically going 2.5 seconds faster than SK and Tommy K. 2.5 seconds.
That's actually mad.
I mean, they're probably about. Oh yeah, the tyres are naturally probably going to be about a second faster anyway, and the other 1.5 seconds is just being fresher. So that's the gap difference. So the mediums are only about 7 laps worn. So they're only about halfway through the live. They should still have about, only about 30% worn. So they're not exactly badly worn either.
Right, Semi-K's got some good ERS management at the moment. He's managing the ERS very well.
Yeah, he's keeping the situation. But SK's just doing enough to keep him ahead, but Semi-K's a lot closer this time. And then he's up the inside. He goes. He's got the move done. Actually, quite nearly move in the end there. I wonder if SK's just gonna slip behind the Red Bull and just hide, but maybe just see if the ERS make a bit move later on in the race. No one else is just gonna do.
We'll have to see.
Maybe try and make Semi-K use some of his. Semi-K just use some ERS before the fast triple right-hander.
That's pretty dangerous to be fair. But
he used it before he used it, and then he used a bit before he turned in. But I don't know why, because you just shoved that speed up anyway, coming to that fast right. Just literally just as you come at the corner, you can just about see Davidson going towards turn 1. So Davidson's got a whole main straight advantage compared to these guys.
And Bruno Will is past Ermine. This is going to cause a few problems actually for SK and Semi-K. Yeah. Obviously back to the championship. He's got
he's got 7.5 laps to get 6 seconds. Bruno Will is going to be up behind them.
Semi-K's got
probably about. Bruno Will is going to be behind them, I'm going to say in about 4 laps time.
SK's got a penalty map, that's crucial.
Yeah, that's crucial. I think that's SK already at the podium already. That's not even hesitation there. That is just he's out.
Yeah, no hesitation there from Matthew. Guys, you heard it.
SK's looking to move again. No ERS. He seems really lower downforce. He seems a lot better down the straight. As he gets the move done, Semi-K's not going to make it easy though. He's got back up the inside. Is there going to be contact? No. Williams takes a wide line, side by side, taking a helicopter. Semi-K's diving down the inside.
I don't know why they're doing this.
I
don't know why they're doing this.
It's going to hurt them later on. Bruno Will is chomping down on them on those fresh softs. You can't be fighting like this. This is hurting. It's actually hurting Semi-K more than it is hurting SK. SK's already got that penalty, and this is hurting Semi-K more. He's gonna get this move done. He needs to get this move done, and then stay ahead of him and not have any more battles. And it's slipstream for the Red Bull driver, staying on the helicopter view as we come off it now. As Semi-K's too far behind to make a move. That gap's coming down now. Go back onto the interval. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. 4.5 seconds. Yeah, flagged. Oh, that's just Aaron.
What? I've spun again? Oh dear. I wasn't ever very good at America, was I? I mean,
oh man, neither were mine to be honest. So.
I love this circuit. I can't wait to come out. America, Mexico, and Brazil. I cannot wait after Australia.
I don't actually mind driving it. I'm just not quick at it.
I can't wait. Tier 3 are going to get absolutely smoked.
Semi-K.
Talking of smoke, Semi-K's going to get back in that DRS.
Bruno Will's now below 4 seconds now.
Crazy how fast those softs are. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't forget, Semi-K and SK were right behind him about 5 laps ago.
Crazy.
He's caught 50 seconds. Just went like that.
Did it?
I'm actually glad that finger snap actually worked. Because I was worried. My hands were too sweaty enough to actually make it work.
Right, here we go. Anyway, yeah, I don't know really. Semi-K's dropped back a little bit now.
Yeah, it's all that fighting. He's just come off.
On average, it's 1.5 seconds quicker Someone's asking if the safety car on reduced. No, it is on standard. America is obviously an open circuit, so there's more run-off areas.
Yeah, no, that clash with Arjun was happened. Well, was
That
very off
was
the circuit.
Yeah, it was.
Stefanko, I think it was quite clear anyway, and there wasn't actually a crash. It was just him spinning and retiring, so it couldn't really cause it either.
Yeah.
I ended up coming off on board.
I mean, Tier 2 last week, Singapore, we had no safety cars, and literally there was so many crashes. So there might be some, I don't know, glitches from a new update. I don't know. You know what Codemasters are like, don't we? But yeah, MEK then still in that slipstream. I do hope that these drivers can finish T2 and 3. I don't hope Bruno will can't catch up too much.
Well, SK that penalty, he's lost the podium. Is Aaron's tied halfway down the street. I don't know how. Why did he crash half? Safety car.
Safety car has been deployed. Well, that's
Aaron's just created a safety car. Aaron's created a safety car halfway down the street.
Wow, there you go.
Hold on, I'm going to get Davison here. Davison's in the pits. And this is, I think, this is hurt Bruno Willis has. SK, he's got to, surely they're going to pit. SK pitting, and then Stefanko, Semi-K's followed him.
In the pits, is Bruno Will going to come in?
He is. I'm surprised with that actually, because he's already on quite fresh softs already. I wonder if you just take over to him, I would have took the track position. He's got the tyres still to do it.
DJ Danny.
Everyone's in the pit. DJ Danny saying now, this is a classic DJ Danny move. Not pitting, I mean, why not? If this is a 3-lap safety car, which I doubt, because it's quite close anyway. By the time that safety car comes in, it'll be lap 26.
Oh,
maybe 2 laps to go.
Oh no. Oh Matt. Oh no.
Davidson's already won this race because he's P1.
Yeah, Davidson's definitely won the race now.
Oh, DJ Danny steaming you inside of Davison.
Oh no.
Sapphire actually gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. And if I was him, I would just pit again because he's going to be last anyway.
Right, if I was Semi-K, I'd be shitting myself right now because Danny is known for his defending. This is going to be crazy into this race, man. To be fair, this race has been pretty entertaining. It's not been the best race of the season, but it's not been the worst. It's been, a decent race.
I'd say it's been, well, how many races have we been so far? What, 13 races now?
We are on.
I say it's about top. I think it's top 5. I think this might be about 5th place.
This is round 12 at the moment. This is round 12.
I say this is probably top 5 races so far. Definitely not top 3. I think probably.
What would you say the best one was?
I don't know. I'll have to rewatch them all to figure out. I've kind of lost track because obviously because we're on a different calendar here.
Britain last week was pretty good.
Yeah.
All Tier 1 races are banging. Like, they're so good.
Canada was actually decent for what it was.
Oh no, it weren't Britain last week, was it? It was Canada.
I literally said that. You completely knocked me.
No, for some reason I just forget Canada exists. I don't know.
To be honest, I say the same with Britain, to be honest.
Britain's awful. Canada's awful. Sorry to any Canadians watching the stream. I just personally don't.
It's kind of awful as well.
I just personally don't like Canadian.
They get Abu Dhabi every race, and we will run every single one.
No, we're not having Abu Dhabi's every race now. That's not going to run. But have Brazil as every race. That would be pretty good. Well then, Matt, it is an Alpine 1-2. Is it going to be a 1-2 though in the actual results? I'll tell you something.
Pitting, as I thought it was.
I'll tell you something, right? DJ Danny. How do you know this? What race was it?
He shot about
what race
4
was
seconds
it? Was it Imola that he stayed out? He stayed out at a race and it caused a lot of mayhem.
I think it was Imola. I mean, it's only at quite a few tracks. They're hungry. It was hungry. And Susan and Bamble Boy got a 5-second time penalty.
I don't know how you can get. I don't know how.
People follow too closely. That's what they do. They follow too closely to each other. I'm checking if Bolton Boy's got a 5-second time penalty. Yeah, it hasn't. Bolton Boy's got a.
I do like. I'm not gonna lie. I do shit myself under safety car. Sorry for the language, gentlemen, but I do swear a lot. Yeah, I just shit myself.
No, it's just Dan Susan. Bolton Boy's got away with it. Dan Souza's the only one who's got a penalty. And the safety car will probably come in this lap, so you can't get rid of it under the safety car either. So that 5 second time penalty has to be carried. Unless you can get it removed, obviously. We've always that's always a possibility. So actually, I want it. It's a speed in the pit lane ones you can't get rid of. But these safety car ones, obviously, ones you can. As long as there's evidence and there's well, it was like somebody did it on purpose or it was just clumsy.
Right, man.
Obviously, if you just did something dangerous, then obviously you can't get rid of it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
There'll be 3 laps left of the safety car. 3 laps. Can DJ Danny win the race?
No, he can't. No, he can't. Oh, God.
Oh, and Toby's got another one with Luca. Again, like I said, it's just you've got to give a gap.
The boy's got damage.
Yeah, you can't follow too closely.
Right, Matt, here we go then.
Really
It's going to kick off in America. DJ. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I mean, Danny's going to have... It's a very slow last corner, this is. That's going to hurt Danny. Danny, obviously, with those very warm mediums already.
Oh, no, this could cause problems for Semika, you know.
Well, it's Semika and Bruno Will to lose so far, because they haven't got a penalty yet.
Oh, no. Here we go!
As SK's gone straight up the inside!
Right, here we go. This is now where it kicks off. This is where it kicks off now.
SK, I think he's just going to breeze it around the outside, to be honest, around here. Look at the grip difference. It's insane. Like, he's probably going to send it around the outside of this next corner. I don't think it's a wide line. I think it's quite common. Stick that move. He will stick it. There's not going to be any more DRS until the last lap. SK up the inside? No. There's no DRS, so I wonder if he just wants the slipstream. But that was risky because Semika could have done as easily as what I thought he would have done. As Tavazin swiftly pulls away. No interruptions needed. Bit of a tough as SK going sabotage Danny. He can break so much later, but Danny obviously going to push him wide. That's a very Danny thing to do. Danny is the Max Verstappen of F1. Danny's dropped down to P4. That was actually SK and Semika. It's Semika's and all this contact. And Semika needs to watch his front wing there, as I think Maldi's controller battery has died because he's not speaking anymore. As SK's got a 5 second time penalty for cutting a corner and gaining the place. So that's SK's race over. That's him dropping down about 5 positions, that is. And Semika, I believe now, surely he's got he's got the podium in the bag now. He's only got Bruno Will to worry about and Danny to worry about penalties, but Danny's going to fall back anyway. So it's only Semika, only Bruno Will can hurt Semika's P2 here. Semika can stay behind SK, but I don't think he will want to. He's got a charging Bruno Will. I've got your flag. There's been a crash with Bourbon Boy and Raptor and Formula Owen. There's been some sort of crash. There's damage on the Alfa Romeo. And there's damage on the Ferrari probably as well. Maybe Bourbon Boy's suffering. I think Bourbon Boy's lost his whole front wing there. Oh no, he's still got it.
I am back, sorry. What is going on in this Grand Prix?
Absolutely how it's Danny's losing positions left, right and centre. He should have pitted, even if he did want to stay out. He should have pitted. He's losing more. He's lost more positions than he's gained from doing that. As SK's got a 5 second time penalty for the gain of...
First lap?
This is the second lap.
Sorry,
this is lap 27.
Sorry.
So, SK's got an extra 5 second time penalty for gaining a position by corner cutting, apparently. So it's SK, well, SMK's got his P2 unless he loses his position to Bruno Will.
Don't say that, because... Don't.
Apart from that, everyone else has got a penalty. If even SK gets a penalty, he's still going to get his podium anyway. So you can't worry about it. Danny's too far behind now to make it a threat. So SK's got his podium, and there's DRS enabled. And I think that's what SK and MK was waiting for. But there's only going to be one opportunity to DRS. He just needs a good first sector here, and a good start of the second sector. Bourbon Boy, Raptor and Formula Owen had a collision. Formula Owen got damage. By Raptor, I don't know. Bourbon Boy looks like he got wing damage. So there was a collision between the three of them all at turn 2.
Right then, all what Sen needs to do now is keep that gap. Keep the gap to Bruno Will, keeping that DRS map. You've got second place in the race. That is crucial as well, considering that SK may have
DRS enabled.
May have 5 seconds, but it's not going to be taken off. That's going to be crucial.
Look at the speed he's carrying. Both of them deploying DRS.
Don't overtake him. Don't overtake him, Sen. You don't need to overtake him.
Doesn't need to.
You don't need
unless
to
SK makes a clumsy move.
You don't need to overtake him, Sen.
I think the same, but I think at the same time, SK wants SK will want to win us some track, but he's got to keep in mind that Bruno will. Oh, he's spun!
That he's done that. He's fucked it. He's absolutely fucked it. He needs to get back on the turn. No.
He's got no penalties. He can probably try and gain something, but he needs to keep it on track. But no, he's lost too much time now. And Semi K has played. They spun him. No, Semi K. He's ruined his own race. He has ruined his own race. He did not need to do that. He could have stayed behind SK and got a simple P2. But Bruno will go P2 and Ermine will go P3, and that is just... that is all on SD Semi K. He did not need to fight it. He did not need to do that. I don't know what's worse, this or Abu Dhabi 2020 in the last lap. Maldi's gone quiet. I don't think... oh, and a massive crash for Formula Owen. That is actually commiserations. That is Semi K being very clumsy. I was thinking I've got something to actually have an interview here, but that's gone out the window. No podium interview is going to happen, and Maldi's gone. So, yeah. Well, looks like it's just going to be me for the outro. It's got Brazil 1-2 in the end. Don't think that was the way we wanted it to end. It was a very interesting end to the race. Oh dearie me, and that's not what you want to see coming into the last lap. Still gets P9 in the end, but it could have been P2. Could have been P2. I don't know what Semi K was thinking. He had the P2 in the bag. He had no penalties. He would have got SK and got P2. He did not need to overtake. I know he would want to get over to P2 on track as a bit of, you know, be more rewarding, but I'd take P2 anyway. I wouldn't overtake him. But there's your race positions for the end of the race. Here's your results and everything. I don't think he lost the lead too much. Tyres. So very good one now. I think as well in second place. Great comeback from him. Starts working well at the end. Mike will be P3. Danny will be P4. After all that, Danny, without getting penalties, still managed to claw a P4. So fair enough. But I still thought he could probably gain more, but on softs. SK P5. Did win the V6. Tommy P7. Good result from him. Despite the 11 seconds of penalties. One boy, Semi K, despite losing that game, I think losing at P2, Formula Owen will be P10, and no points when going to Supply Raptor after that collision at the end as well with One Boy, and I believe it was, I can't remember who it was now, Formula Owen Raptor and One Boy were the ones that were collision. Supply Raptor with 22 seconds of penalties, and then, you know, finishes were Dan, Luca, Aaron, Philippi, and Stefanko, and Arjun Samara, who were your DNFs. There will not be any interviews for tonight, so it'll be a short end. Unfortunately, Marley's not here for the outro, but please come back. I believe it is. Well, we don't have a race next week. It'll be Christmas break, so. After that, we'll be back at Abu Dhabi Tier 1, but if you want some races before Christmas, you can always watch Tier 2 and Tier 3 at Japan. So come back for them, and then after that, we've got Christmas break. So no more races until into the new year. So be back tomorrow in the com box with Maldi and Bram. See you later for tomorrow.